Hello everybody and welcome to this video. This is Razia Khalili and today we are going to talk about adverb clauses. Although adverb clauses are different than noun clauses and the relative or adjective clauses, the functions are different, but you will understand them all by the end of this video. So let's get started. First, what is adverb? Adverb modifies the verb, adjective, or another adverb. And a clause is a group of words which has a subject and a verb. Always say this is a clause. And clause mainly a clause divided into two parts, dependent and independent clauses, that we can say independent or the principal clause, and the dependent or subordinate clause. The dependent clauses kinds, they have three kinds. The first kind, relative or adjective clauses. The second kind, noun clauses. And the third is about the adverb clauses, or the third kind of dependent clauses or adverb clauses. So some conjunctions that we use in adverb clauses that show the relationship between the dependent and independent clauses are here. The conjunctions are for time, place, condition, reason, comparison, and purpose. The conjunctions we use for time are when, after, before, until, since. For place, where, wherever, anywhere, everywhere. For condition, even if, unless, only if. For reason, because, since, as. This since means because. For comparison, as, information, as, than. Used to compare between two people, two things, two places. Okay. For purpose, we have conjunctions in order to and so that. Let's move on to the next part to talk about more, or to have more examples to clarify everything about usage of these conjunctions at the beginning of adverb clauses. Actually, the differences between adverb clauses and noun clauses or adjective clauses. In noun clauses, the whole clause acts as a noun, and in adjective clauses, the whole clause acts as an adjective to modify a word or to modify a noun. But in adverb clauses, it is different. The conjunctions that we use in adjective clauses shows the relationships between the independent clauses and dependent clauses. So let's have more information. The first example shows the relationship between two examples and talk about the place. She went to the store where I bought the furniture. She went to the store. Store is a place where this is the dependent clause and this is the independent clause. In dependent clause, the conjunction shows the relationship is where I bought the furniture. Okay, this is used to show the relationship between two clauses. So in the next talk about time, or shows the relationship of happening to actions. We were eating lunch when the phone rang. We were eating lunch is the independent clause. When the phone rang, this is the dependent clause, and the conjunction shows the relationship between two events is when. Okay, so this is used. And the third condition, for condition we use even if. Even if you are not my student, even if you are not my student, I can help you. This is the dependent clauses and this is the independent clauses. And dependent clauses, even if, is the conjunction. You are not my student, I can help you. This is the independent clause. And if the dependent or subordinate clause come first, after that we have comma. Okay, so the next is used for contrast. The next relationship show the contrast to opposite ideas. Although she is intelligent. Although she is intelligent, she doesn't participate in the class. Two opposite ideas. So although is the conjunction in the dependent clause. Okay, so she doesn't participate in the class. She doesn't participate in the class is the opposite idea of intelligent. Although she is intelligent, but she doesn't participate in the class. So the next example that show the relationship between two clauses is we have conjunctions to show reason. We can't buy a building in the US. This is the independent clause because it is expensive. So this is the independent and this is the dependent clause. The conjunctions show the relationship here is because what? We can't buy a building because what? This is the reason. Because it is expensive. This is the reason. The reason is expensive. We cannot or we can't buy. The last example is to show a comparison or to compare between two people, two things, or two ideas. My father drives as fast as my brother. So my father drives, okay? My father drives as fast as my brother. This is the independent clause, and as fast as my brother is the dependent clause. We have the conjunction as, okay? That was all about adverb clauses. If you would like and understand my lesson, please subscribe, like, and share, and support me. Thank you for watching.